How to fix your resume to actually get hired in 2025. I'll take you through every step that you guys are going to need. Step number one is to write your resume in Microsoft Word. If you don't have a version of it, you can write it for free in Google Docs and paste it over. So that's going to take us to step number two. After you have written your resume, and we're going to write this, here's some sub tips. Number one, no photos on the resume. Number two, no lines, no symbols, no pictures. Why? Resumes are read by a software called an applicant tracking system, and if you have any of that stuff on there, it can confuse it. You want plain text and bullets, nothing else. So, plain text, bullets, resume. After you write it in Word, you're going to take it and you're going to paste it into ChatGPT, Claude, whatever AI you want, and you're going to give it your job title. So let's say your job title, guys, is marketing manager. So you're going to say, optimize my resume for marketing manager for keywords, and you're going to paste it in there and you're going to hit enter. Now, that will spit out a very AI version of your resume, but it'll be very keyword heavy. For anybody that doesn't know, the ATS system reads the first page of your resume only, and it's looking for keywords to match. That's why it's important on the first page of your resume to have your skills section so you get a lot of keywords in there all at once. So if you have all your experience later, that's okay, but get your summary and your keywords, your skills section in the top, then list out your experience so that you get all the keywords on the first page, guys. So again, step number one, write it in Word. Step number two, paste it over into ChatGPT or another AI. And then you're going to copy it in there and you're going to paste it back over in Word, and you're going to go through it and make sure all the information is correct after the AI went through it. That's where we're at so far. So 3 steps, really easy. Now to save your resume, save a copy in Word for yourself, but that's not the copy that's going out, guys. You need to save your resume in PDF. Why? The reason you save your resume in PDF is because a lot of people have different versions of Microsoft Office on their computer, and those versions of Word will move your resume based on the margins, the typeset, all kinds of stuff, and sometimes half your paragraph can end up on one page and half on another, makes you look super unprofessional. All resume readers can read in PDF, so save the resume in PDF. That's the one that's going to go on your job boards. Now, you're going to want to put it on a lot of different job boards, so Indeed, LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter, Monster, Career Builder. There's a ton of them. You can just Google it, Google Jobs. You can put them on a million places, but primarily start with Indeed and LinkedIn for different uses. Now, Indeed just because it's the biggest job board in the world and the most active, and LinkedIn because we're going to use it for networking. So the next step here is that you're going to upload the resume into Indeed, and when you do, there's going to be 2 options. One is to use the Indeed option where it will take the information and put it in there for you. Don't do that. When it shows up to employers like me, it looks like a giant block of text. It looks horrible. You want to do the one where you attach your resume. That's the step. Then you're going to take the same resume and you're going to go put it on LinkedIn. So the next step is going to be to get your LinkedIn set up. This doesn't need to be fancy. You don't even need to have detailed information in there. Have a nice professional photo. If you don't have one, put on a dress shirt, stand in front of a white wall, take a picture, post it up there, done. Then you can even use an AI app to give you a fake suit on it if you want. It just makes sure it looks professional. Then from there, now that your stuff is set up on LinkedIn, we're going to start to do a 1-for-1. This is very important. Please listen to me on this. If you just take your resume and you just apply to 100 jobs a week, you're only doing half the job that you're supposed to do. Why? Because you're not getting to actual human beings. Your resume is just hitting those ATS, hitting those job sites. It's not hitting real humans yet. Some of it's automatically going to get pushed down. It's going to say you're not a good fit for the role. They're not going to call you, whatever. So what you want to do is you're going to apply for one job. So we said marketing manager was the job. You're going to apply for that job. Then you're immediately going to go over on to LinkedIn and see. Now, a lot of times people don't pay attention, but if you read all the way down in the job description or the job ad, a lot of times it say who posted. If it does, connect with that person on LinkedIn. You don't need to try to sell them or anything. Just hit the connection button. When you go check back in 24 hours or something, you'll see who connected. So then you're going to say to them, once the connection request goes through, "Hi, Bob. My name is Matt. I applied for the marketing manager job. I've got 4 years of experience in this field and my degree in marketing. I think it'd be a great fit for the company. Would love to talk to you. Here's my cell." And then now at this point that you're connected, you can hit the attach button, attach your resume. Now, people will say, "Oh, that's spam. People don't want that." Let me tell you a little secret as somebody that's a hiring manager and has been in HR for over 23 years. If I post a role, it gets between 60 and 110, think about this, applications per week. Do you know how hard that is to sort through? I have to pay somebody to do that. We have a lot of open jobs. So it becomes this thing where you're like, oh my gosh, how does somebody get through that many? We're human too. We want things to be easy too. If Bob emails me and messages me on LinkedIn, he's like, hey, here's my resume. I think I'm perfect for the marketing manager job. Chances are I'm probably going to look at that, take a quick look, and he's got a leg up on everybody that didn't do that now. The other thing is that most people don't know that most people's phone numbers and emails are available on the career page for their company, especially people in a hiring capacity or the top of a vertical, like the person at the top of HR, the top of marketing, the top of sales, whatever. So go ahead, take that email, get brave, write him a nice 3 to 4 line email. Hey, my name is Matt. I'm really interested in the marketing manager job. Here's my credentials. Here's my cell. Here's my resume attached. Would love to chat. If you think I'm a good fit for the job, send it off. Now, all you're doing is you're making an attempt either on LinkedIn or via the company's webpage to get their email to do a 1-for-1, meaning you apply for a job and you try to do a connection. If you just do the application for the job, guys, and you don't do the connection, you're hurting yourself so bad. I know so many people that have applied, not just to hundreds, but sometimes thousands of jobs and not even gotten calls back for interviews. How demoralizing that is horrific. I know the most I've gone unemployed was 3 months at one point, and that was horrific, just 3 months. I know there's people at 6 months, 9 months, a year or more. Please do not do this to yourself. I didn't have this skill set then to know what to do, but now I do, so it's much easier. So make sure you do a 1-for-1 connection. If you start there and you set that up, the other little trick that you can do is most people don't know that even with a free LinkedIn account that you don't pay for, you can connect with 100 people a week. So every time you go and apply for a job at a company, click the follow on the company and connect with a person at that company. Now you have, and it's doubtful you're gonna get more than 100 applications done in a week. If you are, you're a monster. I couldn't do that many. So I do 50 or 60 and be completely burned out. So what I wanna tell you is that if you're in that space, connect with those 50 to 60 people a week. You're building a network of people that you can talk to now. Now, it's a numbers game, right? You're applying, you're connecting, you're going. This is your best chance to get hired in 2025 if you're suffering. And believe me, I know that there's people out there that are going to just blow past this video and be like, oh, you don't need to do all that, just apply. But there's people that have been unemployed for more than 3 months that are struggling that will take this and be like, oh, thank goodness, somebody actually explained another way to do this, and they'll take these steps and get a job and get hired, because I get DMs all the time like, thank you so much, Matt. And another thing, just to close it off with, I wrote a free guide for you guys. It's up there. You can just click it, and right there it'll tell you. It's called the 2025 Guide to Getting Hired. I made it free, available to everybody in PDF. You can read through every single step that I just talked through and more, and it's got even more job sites that are hybrid, remote, in person, everything else. So check that out if you need some additional help. But I hope this guide helps everybody that's out there looking for work in 2025.